Hello, chat.
We forgot to put the thing in the things.
The what and the huh? Oh.
The stream.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The game in the Discord.
Hello,
Guess what
chat.
day it is today?
It's Christmas.
No! First off, it's not even July yet.
Christmas in July.
Christmas in June.
Christmas in June. No, that is crazy!
One
That
day
is
after
crazy.
Christmas. Oh god.
Karma.
Karma.
Bob.
Don't die.
I'm alright. Karma?
That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career.
Is that also how old he is?
No.
Damn.
No.
Prosecuting
It's
at the age of 0.
Phoenix, do you know when people start their careers?
He's been prosecuting from the womb. Sorry, continue.
He is a god of prosecution, right? A god.
Not a single case? Not since he left the womb?
He was born in a courtroom, and the first thing he did was like, what?
His first
guilty?
his first word was guilty.
Off to a great start.
I was just like, well, if that baby fixed it.
Trust me, once you get a look at him right, you will see that he is not 40.
Okay.
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Including having a temper tantrum on the floor.
Shut up! Right, I'm being accused of murder here. I'm gonna need you to take this a bit more seriously.
Sorry. This is how I cope. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
Can you shut up?
Not the tantrum thing! The other thing!
Oh, God.
Manfred reminds Pigs of Edgeworth because they're both big babies.
We're not even...
We're not in the courtroom yet.
We're not even in the courtroom yet.
We've been here for 3 minutes.
I told you we have to stay composed.
You never said that. You just said that we have to
You don't
listen to
understand.
2 men on a boat joke.
No, they don't have to know that.
I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
I don't think that's who you should be taking examples from. I get that he's your adoptive father and everything, but really? Come on now.
I
What?
didn't have much of a choice, did I? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
Edgeworth
Scary.
squared.
So is he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
Hmm.
They have a complicated relationship.
And I was trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. No.
Not a charm.
He's not even close to being that nice.
Manfred in the other room
hasn't
was
lost
having
once
a
in
twin
40
joke, lol. Lamau, even.
He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20.
The number rose.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya. Uh-huh? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. Hmm? I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh,
See, it's simple.
what
We
bad
just gotta
timing.
we just gotta have the Mia Ex Machina.
Also, don't say that, Phoenix. That's not gonna help. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. Phoenix, that is not at all encouraging. Come on, man.
What are you whispering about?
You've got the wrong priorities here.
Oh, ghosts, Edgeworth.
Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Baby misses the Magatama. Oh god, there he is!
Manfred von Karma.
Ugly.
He has a title card he has a title card intro, that's how menacing he is.
Hold on.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh god.
Oh no. No! No, he's gonna...
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Rip sleeve. Seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared.
Oh,
Right,
God.
my apologies. Is this the judge's first experience with this man?
Hold on, I can barely hear Slim.
Oh.
Bring that phone closer to your face, boy.
Hold on.
Or mess with your mic sensitivity.
Yeah, I did just do that. Is that better?
Okay, yeah, that's a bit better.
He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please.
2 men, 1 vote.
No.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
You know, that sleeve gripping thing, I feel like if Apollo was here, he'd pick up on- he'd solve the whole thing in an instant.
Oh yeah, probably. And that's not even an obvious check.
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's
I
with this
forgot.
guy? Is he royalty or something?
I forgot that he didn't give an opening statement, because I was definitely gonna make a 2 men in a boat joke.
How am I supposed to fight against this?
Called
Gumshoe!
in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
I'm not sure if he... Okay. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Detective.
Detective. Describe the incident. Now.
Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. When does he not? Please take a look at the map.
Quiet. Quiet.
The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one- It's doing it for me! There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat! There were 2 men on the boat!
It really did it for you.
Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m. she heard 2 pistol shots. That's the first we're hearing of that. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop.
It fused with one of the other unrented boats.
To become one not as mighty unrented boat.
Cookies.
Pardon?
You heard nothing.
Okay. Okay.
I want my arrest. Now.
Well, wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
I
No.
know. Wrong. There's only one thing here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
No wonder he's won
was
so
he-
many. He took charge of the entire court proceeding.
How is he going to prosecute us if he doesn't even know how a courtroom works?
I think he does just a little too well, and that's the problem. Yeah, yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not! Judge! Judge, you are in a position of power here. You do not have to take anyone's bullshit.
No, you're sorry. I think you should understand about the judge is that he's a pussy who will cave into anyone.
Yeah, but if
He
this
is
was
like a
literally
pussy.
any other judge, Von Karma would have had that gavel thrown at his head by now.
Trust me, there are a lot. There's a lot more better judges.
I kind of
around.
wish it was Judge Judy. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. So 30 minutes after Christmas! We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all,
We got Christmas 30.
but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr.
Oh,
Edgeworth.
buddy. The body was in the fused and lesser boat. I see. Very well.
Why is it lesser?
The two mediocre boats just make a slightly bigger mediocre boat.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney.
At least he lets me have my turn.
Boo.
Can we like throw a hammer directly at his head?
Where's Gatto? Or Clavier?
Sorry, we're gonna have to wait 1 to 2 to 3 games for
Those two are like the chillest prosecutors.
They're also the best prosecutors. I wonder why.
I mean,
Sorry, continue.
I wouldn't put Clavier all the way up there, but I think he's still good.
He's still one of the better ones.
I feel like Van Zeek's personally better.
I haven't seen
Oh, yeah,
Van Zeke.
Oh, Betsy.
From the ones I've experienced, Clavier is near the top for me, but I'm also just kind of partial to that game anyway.
Yeah, because he's nice.
He is nice!
He
And
is
literally,
nice.
and literally every other prosecutor is an arsehole, even Goro. Goro's an actual arsehole.
Gatto is an asshole, but he's cool about it, so that's why we
He's
forgive
a
him.
fun asshole instead of just a mean asshole.
I don't know. Goro's just kind of like Goro, yeah, she's like a bitter arsehole.
He's also just kind of funny.
I think it's Godot's an
Don't
asshole
get me wrong, I love him a lot.
specifically.
I miss Clavier every day. You received a call from a man? Was there perhaps 2 of them?
On a boat?
Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh
And a
god!
woman isn't a man.
That woman is the man. Who called it the report? Are 2 different people. Obviously.
Why is man still in quotes?
Did the man transition? Good for him.
Different people? Phoenix, you are making it so easy for him to bully you. Come on, dude. Don't be this tense.
This is.
Ugh.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
So who is gonna voice the man in quotes?
I can.
It was very hesitant.
Sure.
The woman who was
Okay.
camping. Lot of heart.
I can be the man.
I can be the man.
The quote-unquote man. You wanna be the quote-unquote man?
Quote-unquote on man?
Listen, I can't.
How
I
long
can't
was
keep up to date.
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. How close are you to the lake? That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Honestly,
The month?
for the month. But also, yeah, you should be getting there quick.
The precinct was watching those was seeing those promotions.
That's not a
at pizza
secret.
places. It's like seeing those promotions for pizza places, just like if you don't get your pizza in 30 minutes, you get it for free. And then Gumshoe, or whoever's in charge of the precinct, was like, if they can do it, we can do it too.
Oh, it was 100% his idea.
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
I don't think that counts as a secret that needs to be kept. No one's gonna figure out the secret Krabby Patty formula from that. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
You must never reveal the secret Krabby Patty formula.
Not even I know the Krabby Patty formula, sir.
Exactly.
And how can I reveal it?
It's me, Mr. Krabs.
Also, I need to
I'm
turn
sorry?
on. I need to turn on streamer mode because for some reason it's not turning on automatically when OBS is on, which is weird.
Look forward to our next year's salary review.
For saying that their motto of the month was "Get there quick." This is worse than the things that Edgeworth cuts his salary for. So
At
much
least
to
those
look
are
forward
actual
to these
blunders.
days. Yeah, no,
Maya.
Von Karma's just genuinely being a dick.
Maya, kill this man.
My name is Manfred.
I'm working on it.
Good things from man named Manfred.
"Quote unquote man, Fred."
Maya, go outside, pick up a rock, and throw it at him.
This is one murder I won't be framed for because it actually was me.
Maya throws a rock at him and he just catches it.
I don't mind going to jail for this.
It's no time for dejected and daydreaming. Continue.
Yes, sir.
I'm so powerful, my cat continues even after I've left the screen.
What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Was he sopping wet and pathetic?
It was.
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
He was a little baby. Detective, the court requires that. Not your opinion. My opinion, however.
Do you know how eyewitness accounts work, Karma?
How many years have you been on the force?
I
That's
mean, he is
only
the
detective.
detective.
Hard, cold,
Can we
objective.
actually kill this guy? I forgot how much he sucked.
Let's put a second bullet in him. Yes, sir.
But also, who cares? It's Manfred
I
Karma.
think everyone knows.
I mean, yeah.
If you didn't, I'm sorry.
Sorry to all the 2 people watching this who didn't know that, he's attorney.
Throw a magnet at his shoulder. It will solve all your problems, trust me.
Man, he's got his share of objections.
I'm the new gimmick. I'm the new main character attorney. My gimmick is that I can see the future.
Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusted relationship with the prosecutors. What's wrong with that?
Detective, the court isn't interested in your music.
This
gonna eat
this
you.
man is the definition of someone who doesn't know how to have fun.
Deep, disgusting, poppy talk.
Oh my
What's
god.
wrong with him?
Oh, I'm doing my little swagger.
I'm so glad we only have to deal with him for one case.
Never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective in the force.
Bro doesn't know what it's like to be quirky. Mm.
I have no clue.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
I sacrificed them for prosecuting mice.
Sacrifice them for what?
My
hearing isn't what it used to be.
The microphone ate your words.
Aww.
But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. I don't know why I said that. Didn't need to do that. That was unnecessary. I apologize. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was in the boat. He was shot through the heart.
And you're to
blame.
And you're to blame.
Fatally. I'm surprised Von Karma didn't go, the audience will refrain from singing in the courtroom.
What audience?
Oh no! He killed them! That's how he got 40 years of victories! He's made several sacrifices to the devil!
It's me, the devil. I'm here to collect my monthly payment.
I'm here to collect my sin! Hold on, how old is he? Ah! That's a horrifying image! Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you have fun with that.
They say my age is 65.
Okay, if he's 65 and he's been doing it for 40 years...
I've been
He started when he was 25.
Okay. And then... Oh... let me out of here!
I've trapped you in my UI prison. From there I shall suck your soul.
Not if I... Not if I have anything to say about it.
Didn't strike both, so it's cheap as well. Preserved.
Man who can't say preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence.
She pulls out a gun and shoots the guy who said he couldn't pronounce preserved.
You can't shoot me. I'm a voice. I'm the one thing you can't manipulate. Why is that?
Ah!
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? It's a gun, Phoenix! Come on now! A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Objection!
Right, so sorry, Your Honor.
No referring to pistols in this courtroom.
What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? What, Phoenix? Phoenix, you do act a little stupid sometimes. Ugh, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
No. You activated my trap card.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat that the two men were in. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
We have to specify his right hand.
Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor.
You can't pronounce Edgeworth. No, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence. Fired 3. Huh.
3?
3.
No, hey, no, we're not done. Shut the fuck up.
We are done.
No, we're not done. I'm not done with my testimony.
Members of the court.
Phoenix, where did you get that hammer?
He pulled it out of his pocket like a Looney Tune.
I have it saved for when prosecutors piss me off.
I gave it to him.
These prosecutors are pissing me off.
I'm the original ace attorney.
I'm the ace attorney.
We now have the pistol used for the murder, and the bullet found in the body. Detective,
Yes, sir.
was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
No.
Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Unfortunately, there are no ghosts and dwarfs and no woolen hats around to replace this gun.
Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Oh, it's time for the ballistic markings tutorial.
It's time for me to mansplain!
Shocking.
Shocking.
Shocking. Get it? Shocking.
To imagine someone here does not know something as
That's a child, you asshole.
I specialize in ghosts, not the law, you asshole! Nick, he's glaring at
you are an
me!
idiot. A little buffoon. A little piss baby.
Hey, Von Karma!
What?
How do you summon a ghost?
Well, it's simple. You draw a pentagram on the ground and sacrifice 5 members of a courtroom audience.
That's not how you... Wow, can't believe someone in here doesn't know how to summon a ghost.
What? What? Ah!
Just jump fairly over the bench! Anyway.
Horrible.
Explain. Sweet Judge, you do it.
Me?
I forgot.
Wow!
No one can know that I said that. Looks around the courtroom.
Something about Manfred von Karma going out for gore. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Fingies.
Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. This is how he gets all his guilty verdicts. He completely steamrolls over the defendant's job, or the defense attorney's job, because I wasn't done.
Well, Judge?
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I can
No.
declare a verdict at this point. He's scared shitless.
Don't.
However,
You didn't say the magic word. You're the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued. So I will begin.
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. My bones aren't working
you're
anymore.
fatigued?
Boo-hoo.
I am
Boo-hoo.
No, you have to stand here like the rest of us.
Yeah. I will call my witness after the recess.
No!
Boo-hoo.
Blocks you on the head!
I'm
Relax.
so dusty, my hair turned white. Boo-hoo.
Dodge.
Yes?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now!
But
No.
wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it.
Yes!
No.
I
Oh,
just
God.
say that mad in a way that didn't make him sound ridiculous or a stoner in 1994.
This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Poor Phoenix! Phoenix is in a courtroom full of clowns. He's the ringleader.
He's always in a courtroom full of clowns.
Yeah, but even more so than usual.
Just wait till Fear of Justice. There is an actual clown. Or Justice for All, where there's an actual clown.
I think when Phoenix asked Edgeworth how bad Von Karma was, and Edgeworth answered completely truthfully, Phoenix did not take him seriously enough. Edgeworth, what's going on in there? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon! I'm sorry for saying it like that.
It's 2 men on the boat!
That foggy photo makes one thing clear. It's 2 men on a boat on Christmas! The only one who could have shot the man was the person in the photo.
The one who could have shot the man was the one who said Merry Christmas on the boat on Christmas.
I guess you're true.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?!
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who
I
did?
I did not pull out a pistol, say Merry Christmas, and shoot him. I don't know.
You don't know? Were you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya, don't bring up Mia again, or I'm gonna bonk you on the head, Phoenix.
You're gonna get bonked on the head with the prosecutor bonking hammer.
Huh? What? Any progress with me? Phoenix.
Yeah.
I understand that you want your mentor to be here, but you're also putting way too much pressure on Maya right now. You need to stop. She's 16.
I'm going to utilize the soundboard effect labeled death.
Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? I'm gonna be saying the correct thing! No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? Jesus Christ! What a... he's such a man sometimes! It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better.
That's a man.
Right, why are you being an asshole?
I don't know anything about trials or defense. Yeah, because you're not a law student, and that's okay. You didn't come here expecting to be an assistant for an attorney. You came here to visit your sister who died.
Reasonably speaking, Maya should not be.
Maya's not. Why is Maya here? She like.
I guess.
Why here at all?
Like, I guess the just rules are different, but, like, I feel like generally co-counsel is also a lawyer.
Yeah, like... She's supposed to know something about the law, right?
Not some random friend of the defense.
Not some friend of the defense who can occasionally summon her dead sister who was also a lawyer. That's literally the only reason why she's here. No wonder she feels like shit. Because that's all she does, is she just sits there, makes funny comments, sometimes gives hints to Phoenix, and then summons her sister. Like...
It's really funny when you get to the later games and the co-counsels don't even have any sort of excuse. They don't have any law.
Just chalk it up
like,
to the judge being a weenie who doesn't question anything.
Not even later games. This game, in Rise to the Ashes.
Yeah, like, it's gonna get more ridiculous from here. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Sorry, continue.
I guess Emma does have, like, forensic or whatever, but that's still not lawyer.
I mean, the thing she's at least in the law because she is a detective.
Is she a detective at that point, or is she still just baby?
She's getting there. She's on the track to it. Maya has no interest in the law whatsoever. She's just here because Phoenix is here.
She just carpooled.
And she gets framed for murder all the time. Poor Maya. She's this game's most tragic character. Like, Jesus Christ.
It is really funny how she gets framed for murder in almost every game.
She's one of the game's most tragic characters.
You were saying, Flip?
No, fun.
Oh, everyone has their off days. Finally, something reasonable to say. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. Have you? But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Laughs nervously. Really?
A lot of cases in Ace Attorney rely on some sort of last-minute evidence or slip up on the hands of the witness. If those didn't happen, Phoenix would have a much worse record.
If every witness wasn't an idiot.
Yeah.
Right.
Then again, some of them are still more subtle slip-ups, so Phoenix isn't. I don't think Phoenix is just getting lucky.
Phoenix is smart.
Don't jinx this case any more than it already is.
He's smart, he just doesn't act like it because he doesn't think he is.
He has very good intuition.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
That's for your gay little heart.
Stop making me have unnecessary feelings. The court is back in session.
I can just
Right.
visualize Edward in
Stop impersonating me, right?
so
Don't sound like that.
anxious.
That's how you sound.
No, I don't.
Phoenix walks up to Edgeworth dressed like him. Why just like that? I just went to the costume store and said, made me look stupid. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. We're not gonna address the whole 2 shots versus 3 shots thing. Is that something we're gonna save for later?
Yes.
The way you said it, the way that make me look stupid.
That's how I said it, the thing!
Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
There she is. God bless.
Hi.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. We're skipping the formalities and just saying your name.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective.
I really don't think this man knows how a witness account works. Every witness is going to be subjective in some way.
I don't think this man knows who Lotta Hart is. Understand.
This man only has human contact when he's in the courtroom and nowhere else.
I mean, he has a daughter and a wife.
Oh, she hates him! She hates him! Look at her! She's so mad already! Y'all need to learn some manners.
He has a daughter and presumably a wife, although the wife might have been sacrificed for power. Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
His wife is his prosecutor's badge.
Oh, yeah. Did you steal that one from Jill Apocalypse?
Very well.
Yeah.
Your testimony, please. That's a good joke, though.
It's a good joke, though.
It was...
Immediately. She didn't say 3 words.
I need someone to clip the laughter explosion that just happened.
This is a case that took place on Christmas. We're doomed.
Oh god. Oh god.
Christmas Eve, folks.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Whew, okay. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon, so not Christmas Eve. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. Then, when I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat! That's right! Two gents in a boat! You know what gent also means? A man! Then there was another bang! There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Which carried 2 men.
Which carried 2 gents, and is in other words, men.
Enough.
Huh?
You'll call men, and that is it. Judge.
He had to ruminate on that for a minute.
This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like 2 men on a boat, the very moment of the murder.
Lotus starts the hell up.
She's ready for anything, God bless her. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately, starting with the old man at the prosecutor's bench.
Lotus killed the old man.
Alright!
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. Certainly none. 2 men. Now, the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order! 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 I will have order!
Well, Judge.
I ain't done! The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Phoenix! Oh, Jesus, wow! Wow! Again, no wonder Von Karma has a 40-year win streak, because again, he steamrolls the defense! Doesn't let them do their job! That's how he wins! Unfortunately, this unstoppable force has met its immovable object. Very well. This court.
I'm sure a lot of defense attorneys are also aware of Manfred von Karma's reputation, and they're probably also scared shitless of him.
That's the one thing about Phoenix that I think gives him an edge over all the other attorneys is he doesn't care. He
does not give a damn, and also he doesn't know who any of these people are.
He doesn't care about how much experience you've had. All he wants is to get that non-guilty verdict, which is good because that's his job. And he'll do it like a normal person.
Yeah.
Well, wait, Your Honor, I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
I'm sure something like that in Spirit of Justice, where Apollo is like, "Hey, I don't care if you're actual royalty. You are on the witness bench, and I will cross-examine you."
That's why I love Apollo. I cannot wait to get to his games.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be great. A cross-examination? What is this? I've never heard of such a thing. I've only ever been in trials with me talking. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be?
A prosecutor who likes to hear themselves talk. What a big surprise.
That's all of them.
Exactly!
This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty.
You're not reading between the lines.
That's good. So good. You lose.
I have good rebuttals against fictional characters only.
Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony?
Yes, the 2 gunshots as opposed to the gun being fired 3 times, because I refuse to brush over that. I love this game series, but also, ooh, it drives me insane sometimes.
Go on, right. Play your last pathetic card.
I'm not justifying that with an answer.
Play your last pathetic evidence. Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine.
I do have to. It's my job.
I mean, I think it's technically that they have the option to cross-examine.
Well, I will take that option every single time.
Only flounder and ask meaningless questions.
Meaningless questions that help me find the contradiction.
You will fail to find anything.
Yawn.
And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Because I can do that.
Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? Always. I think I noticed one little thing. The 2 gunshots! I'm going to scream.
I feel like just to piss off Manfred von Karma, we should not even press. Just this objection. He's like, you will only ask meaningless, trifle questions.
And then he doesn't.
And Vince is immediately just like, hold on a minute here.
I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. Rightfully so, honestly.
Character?
Huh?
Who are you, a Star Wars character?
I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
It's like a running thing in all Star Wars movies that someone says, I got a bad feeling about this.
Mm-hmm.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Okay. Yeah, no, which one should I just... Hold on. Christmas Eve just after midnight in the car. Bang. 2 gents on a boat. Then there was another bang. I feel like it'd be this one, right?
Mm-hmm. Do we feel like save's coming?
The world is your oyster.
But also, there's a few things here.
Wouldn't it be the first bang?
I feel like then there was another bang makes a little bit more sense because she doesn't say. Like she at least.
The autopsy report.
That's the thing, is there's also the autopsy report. But I'm thinking about the gun that was fired 3 times and there being 2 bangs. Which we also haven't heard up until we got into court, by the way. That's another thing.
Something funny about, like, happening on my screen here is there's a, like, crack running right down the middle, and it intersects with the 3 and fired 3 times. Which kind of makes it look like it says 8. Fired 8 times.
They really wanted that guy dead.
Good lord.
28 stab wounds.
I could save Scum a
What I
little
give
bit.
him a chance, huh?
Every Ace Attorney fan's favorite tactic. Saving the game.
No, that's not it.
Oh, the music. Ah,
Whoops.
you're
Oops.
here. Wait, what are you doing? No.
No. Try the first one as well, then.
You felt a tug on your stomach.
I'm-
No!
What are you doing, Wright? There's something going on here.
No.
You can't know that.
Do I have
Why
to
would you know
press?
that? Do you have to? Maybe there's info that wasn't revealed yet.
That's another thing. But I mean, Phoenix said he saw a contradiction there, so it probably is currently present.
Yeah, it's probably...
Which one did I present?
Should be.
The gun or the autopsy report? I think it was the gun. Shit.
Attack on your stomach.
Okay.
I haven't figured out right. You're looping in time. I've only yet found one other man with this power.
Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Oh, well, yeah.
I know you wonder my contradiction, but really...
Ugh. Hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
You can't say relevant.
Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. What do you... Phoenix, she told you! Did you forget? She told you twice! Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Nuh-uh.
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have anything to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait now, I'm the one who says that!
Well then, say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
Oh my god.
The world's most incompetent judge.
So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
You said that already. I asked you to find contradiction.
Jesus Christ, can he shut up for 2 seconds?
No.
Clearly not.
Why would I do that? I think you should shut up. Not leisurely chat with the witness.
Ugh. Could you clearly see the 2 men that were on the boat? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course. Oh my god.
Testified that she saw them. There's also a photo.
No, this man's exhausting.
You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradiction.
That's another reason why he hasn't lost, is the attorneys that were actually willing to put up with him got exhausted by his antics and gave up. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. So is there something about this statement then?
Is it because the camera is automatic?
That's true. It does say that specifically, so it is important.
12:15.
So this would have been taken on the first bang.
Yes.
Is that anything? I'm gonna keep pressing.
There's also the Christmas Eve thing.
Oh.
Did she mention Christmas Eve?
She mentioned sometime on the 24th or 25th. Wow! Wow!
I'm gonna leave all of you in the
That's
department.
horrendous! That's the worst autopsy report I've ever seen!
It's like
Unbelievable.
they come in with an updated autopsy.
There was one... Well, we know it was on Christmas because of the date and time on the photo, but Jesus Christ!
Merry Christmas.
Good
Yeah,
lord!
sure, what the
That's
hell?
insane! Oh my god, this game is ridiculous!
My main goal is to blow up and act like I've known nobody.
Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Why does she always respond like that? That's also kind of weird.
Because she obviously fucking didn't. Because the camera is automatic, like hell she would've known.
Meaningless.
Did she even know that she caught the murder until we showed up? I don't think she did.
Mr. Wright,
Probably not.
just meaningless babble.
On Karma, I think I hate you.
Maybe we should play the investigations games, because he does show up in one of those.
Oh no! Trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? All of them, Phoenix!
All the end.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be! That sounds pretty sure. Love you, Phoenix. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake! Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Phoenix? 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 I know I just said I loved you, but also, she told you why she was out there twice. She was taking pictures of the meteors, Phoenix! Miss Hart, you... But also, like, do meteors make loud banging noises when they fall?
I mean, probably.
When they hit the ground, maybe.
I was gonna say, not of a meteor shower. You're not gonna hear a damn thing when you see a meteor shower. You're just gonna be like, ooh, pretty.
Pretty lights.
Mr. Wright.
Maybe he is in the right to question her here. Actually, never mind, Phoenix.
Answer the question in full.
Ugh.
You need a further question. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. Okay, so I was supposed to press everything. But, Your Honor... Phoenix is gonna keel over and die.
Promise.
Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I'll have to penalize any further outbursts. What outbursts? He's been doing his job!
Judge, I'm gripping you by the shoulders, I'm
The-
shaking you by the shoulders. However,
The Phoenix Wright experience is, in the investigation portions, losing your mind at everything because the game is ridiculous, and in the trial portions, losing your mind at everything because you have to defend Phoenix in every second.
I wonder if the real-life lawyers had an aneurysm playing this game.
I feel so bad
Oh,
for
yeah,
him.
definitely.
Now I really want to watch a video of like a real lawyer playing this game. I've always been like, oh, it's obviously not accurate, but now that I think about it, I want to know what their thoughts on Phoenix being steamrolled all the time is.
It is. I'm pretty sure.
I've seen a lot of lawyers play Ace Attorney, and they all agree it's a bit farcical.
The thing is, it's a lot closer to the Japanese justice system
That
than the
is
American
the
justice
thing,
system.
yeah, it is based off of the Japanese justice system, but still.
I'm sure it's not entirely accurate, but like,
Oh,
it is a
obviously
lot
not.
closer to that.
The game
Compared
has
to the
magic.
The judge doesn't get, like, steamrolled as well, though. Come on!
But also, you'd think a judge who bends over this easily wouldn't be a judge.
Right?
Like,
This is just ridiculous.
I'm sorry, but full shade to the judge. He should not be here. I want the one with
Sorry,
the I want the one with the ginger beard. That guy's cooler. By holding you in contempt of court.
No, he's not as fun as this judge, though.
But this judge is a weenie!
I like weenie judge. Back off.
You weren't defending him a minute ago.
You'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Uh-oh. The tense music has been understood.
It's been happening.
I don't understand. Could you explain it in depth for me?
Nick?
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say, "Can you explain it in Morse code?" Like you said code.
Do it. Explain it in Morse code for Karma.
That'll keep him busy. Lana's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? Scream, Phoenix. That's what you can do. You can scream.
What you can do is kill Von Karma with hammers.
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then your judgment.
I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna be held in contempt of court, and I'm just a witness. I'm just in the audience.
Aren't you just a voice?
The voice is gonna get kicked out of the courtroom. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who said that? Who was that? It was me! Maya! Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? Imagine! Before- No, I do not!
Imagine doing the dramatic hold it, and they're just like, I need to use the bathroom.
I need to go wee-wee! Lana Hart! Your testimony stinks!
Anyway, Maya Ex Machina.
It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth! Thank you, Maya. This is a matter of life or death! Lana! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night?
Night all the time. She is going apeshit.
And I mean,
Thank you, Maya.
God bless her for saying what we're all thinking, but also, the judge didn't say she was gonna be held contempt of court. She's allowed to make as many outbursts as she wants!
True.
Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down! The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lana! What's the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal! I saw him! I swear it! I saw Edgeworth! You did not! You didn't know you saw him until we pointed out that you took photos of the murder! You are full of shit! I love you, Lana, but you are seriously too excited about being a witness.
God.
Declare the defense in contempt of.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. Once again, not acknowledging Maya. Phoenix didn't do anything. He is in contempt of court and must leave. I mean, I guess if she's part of the defense, then it counts, but still. No. No!
Clearly not acknowledging her still somehow.
Who said that? Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor! Maya!
God.
Nick is innocent!
What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
No, I'm gonna stand up to this man as well. Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Thank you, Maya. Thank you so much, Maya. Let's get you a burger after this. I'm not saying that at many orders. It's too many. That's not a wild claim, he's right!
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
No.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
Yeah.
Finally!
Finally!
Took you a little too long!
What?
Mr. Lonahart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am!
Finally, I am on the back foot.
If going to arrest someone, arrest me! Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick! I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck! But Maya...
She was helpful.
She
did.
She was so helpful! I'm so proud of her! I'm so proud of her!
I care not for this melodrama.
This is why we want her to come back.
Listen well, Mr. Wright.
Oh boy.
I do not tolerate badgering my witnesses.
I'm
Sure.
running out of time. Better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Oh boy. That last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, if it's not clear in the photo, I don't believe you.
Oh, we know what to present.
That's it. Uh-oh.
This one's
I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. You absolutely cannot. Do her proud, Phoenix.
Just present it. No, oh.
What about the other man?
Objection.
Oh my
shut up.
god.
You can't expect me to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony, which you did not say. You said there could be, and I'm just saying that you said that even though you didn't.
So putting
But
words in my
I'm
mouth.
so I'm right.
Mr. Wright, wow, okay.
If you have heard the expression, and the customer is always right.
you just need
But
to
it was
Oh,
originally
fuck, I
the
mispressed!
management on karma.
I
is always-
mispressed the button! I pressed the button by accident, Jesus Christ. Okay. Present the photo!
Present.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I wanted! I wanted to look at it! I'm going to scream!
Oh no. Oh no.
No. Ugh, I'm sorry.
You'll be fine. Save now.
Just present the
What's
photo.
wrong, Mr. Wright? Pressing buttons?
I hate the way this game controls. I'm like genuinely frustrated and upset about that.
Red
Ugh.
Sparrow growls.
Got you, Miss Hurt. Finally. God. Well, what? You got what? Look at this photograph. Hold on.
What? What?
Nothing.
Look at this photograph.
It has two men on a boat.
And one was saying Merry Christmas
And he held out his gun
and said Merry Christmas and shot the other guy.
and shot the other guy, and then the other guy fell in the water. And then the
Oh no! Whatever the guy's name is in the water.
oh no. And then the guy remaining on the boat rowed the boat back and fused it back to the other boat.
The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The
Two
fog,
men on a
Miss
boat.
Hart.
The fog.
So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? She looks like she's about to sneeze.
Yeah, kinda.
Mr. Wright has a point. Ugh.
That's why I told her not to say that in our testimony. Please.
Outing yourself, are we? Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. Also, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to tell the witness what to say.
Probably not.
How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. That's quite the sentence. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Ugh. How Edgeworth was seen, his pointy-ass hair. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. Ugh. You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Ugh. No.
Maybe in the case of any sort of fuckery.
Jockington grows the beard.
Jockington grows the
Jockington
beard.
grows the beard.
Sorry.
Jockington. Hello.
So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. What?
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 What are you saying?
He's saying that defense attorneys can't find women. That's because they're all gay. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Means.
Nobody loves me. Okay, I don't think that was necessary.
Just kind of bullying Phoenix.
I don't know what any of that was. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. I'm gonna...
She's gonna.
The issue we are concerned with here is Mrs. Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth
Yeah, the issue is that she didn't.
with her eyes. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
You're insane. Objection sustained. Ah, he's not letting her answer any of my questions. I feel like that's also not allowed. I feel like he should also be getting in trouble for that. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars! Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Finally he remembers. Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Well... I mean, if she has the camera... The thing is... if she's out photographing the stars specifically, she's probably in a spot where they could be seen by the naked eye. That's why she went out to the lake specifically. So she wouldn't need either of those things, honestly. I've got doubts about your camera, too. Is that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
I'm pretending I didn't hear that. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright? Is the camera really relevant? Believe it is. You may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this.
What, are you gonna bite me? Oh
You
god.
find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Alright,
Well,
save.
Mr. Wright.
Save before the option shows up.
Alright.
I feel like I should.
Yeah.
This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. It really feels like it is. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. I think the fact that it's stated as automatic says a lot. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you'll testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Do I present it?
Sure.
I feel like, yeah, because again, meteor
Yeah, that's not what
showers.
she said before.
They also don't make loud banging noises.
Yeah, no.
They should, if possible, you should set it up so it takes pictures at bright lights.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, still would have caught the murder, because, you know, the gun flare, but whatever. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Say it's who! I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oh, so we're not even gonna... Okay. I mean, he's right, but that's not what I was concerned about. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Oh! Oh, I just remembered. The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? I don't know! Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? The beast.
The beast.
The beast.
Gordy.
Miss Hart, why? So was, like, the microphone set up to make loud noises. Does Gordy make a noise? This is what you're trying to photograph.
I think, like, the sound of Gordy, like, surfacing
Yeah.
would be loud.
Or he could make the loud noise.
Yeah.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Looks like a sock puppet. Oh, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof of something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
I'm like 100% certain Von Karma like also told her, yeah, you were photographing for shooting stars.
Well, that is what she said to us initially, though.
I have to imagine it's just because Gordy is, like, urban legend. It'd be stupid.
Yeah, Von Karma just doesn't care for urban legends.
What evidence do I have?
You might have to present the camera again.
Oh yeah, because yeah,
The lake.
the loud noise and the lake thing. Well, we already did the lake thing.
Proof.
I have it. Proof. I have it.
Proof.
Proof.
He has it.
Proof.
Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking
Know what
around
that
this
means.
time, please. What is proof that the witness is trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? This thing. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when the gun fired on the lake.
I'm sorry, Sonny, that sounded like when you would make the dying papyrus noise.
And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. It went, I'm emerging! Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? I'm definitely real! That's why you had to set your camera to respond to loud noises. And shooting stars don't make loud noises! I'm going to drill this into all of their heads! Order, order!
Yeah.
I see. I too thought it was a little strange. It's your job to say something.
Why? Okay.
Or isn't the judge also allowed to say something if they think something is strange? Am I crazy?
Yeah.
No, the judge's job is simply to sit here and say guilty or not guilty.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? I don't know what this has to do with the murder, but sure. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So,
No.
smart alright. So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Yeah, what does that
actually,
have to
so
what does that have to do with, like, Phoenix was lost in the euphoria of finding something wrong with the witness statement that he didn't consider the fact. The only thing he got right was that she didn't clearly see Edgeworth because of the fog. Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Yeah. One comment.
Exactly. What you just used was several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Jesus. Hey!
But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? She also hid it from Phoenix in general. We're not going to ignore the fact that she hid it just from the court. She didn't say it to Phoenix when he initially asked either. That's weird. Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. Has to. And I'm going to spot it. Well, this new testimony. Again. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. Oh, so she lied about that, too? Jesus Christ. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Hope to fry.
How old is she?
How old is she? Hold on.
20-something?
22. She's my age! She's as old as I am!
What the fuck? What?
I mean, I'm turning 23 soon, but still, goddamn. Who's this man? Oh.
Gregory Edgeworth.
Why is he here?
My name is Gregory Edgeworth.
We know why he's here.
Why is he even here?
He's dead. Why is he here?
He's not relevant.
My name is Gregory Edgeworth, and I am relevant to this
Not
case.
yet.
I was gonna say, I beg to differ.
I said
I beg to fucking differ. The evidence for the entire case is here. It's gonna be used eventually.
My name is Gregory Edgeworth.
I think
I
his name
made
is
the
Gregory
mimic.
Edgeworth, guys.
Jonathan
He was Gregory Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The
Or
mimic.
we'll get a weenie man.
The witness
It
testimony
was
is
very
unchanged
difficult.
before.
It was very difficult to put
Because
the
it's
pieces
not-
together.
Unchanged. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case.
I think you're just insane.
No need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. But Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Once again, Phoenix is the smartest person in this room. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. Oh, God. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Okay.
Gregory Edgeworth.
I made the mimic. I made the trauma.
I died in an elevator.
It was
It was
easy
difficult
to bleed out on the floor.
elevator.
Okay. I'm scared to even press any of her statements. Because they ate all my points. Let's read them really hard.
Keep your eyes and noses peeled.
Don't peel
And
your eyes or your
noses?
nose.
Heard of keep your eyes peeled, but not your nose. Should I take off all my blackheads?
Probably. These last three statements.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These are the most suspicious ones to me.
Wouldn't she be looking for Gordy though? For that one.
That's true.
Maybe present the Gordy article on that one.
Yeah, wouldn't you be looking for Gordy? I mean, if
Yeah,
if she looked for Gordy first and then saw the boat, I guess.
Maybe just try it just in case, like save and try it.
I already saved, so I'll just not what I wanted, but sure. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. Thank you, Phoenix. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Okay, so we got it right.
So we're
then.
right. Okay. Hold your hush puppies.
Present Gordy.
Present Gordy.
Gordy.
Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? Well, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
But you're not a normal person.
But you're not normal. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
They said it.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Yeah, it's normal for two men to go out on a boat on Christmas in the middle of the night. Ah!
Alone with no witnesses.
Except
And
for
then
two of
done.
them. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing.
That part really does look like she's about to sneeze.
Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. Yeah, I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. But Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Yes, she did not see Edgeworth. I'm screaming. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just... Oh my god. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I told you she...
Series is incompetent.
I told you she was way too excited to be a witness. She didn't actually care about seeing the murder. I kinda got excited. Kind of? I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now, so you gaslit yourself. Good job. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph! You got proof! Still, we can't see who is shooting and who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... He's getting sick of her.
Witness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo, and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. Hold on. I forgot what my gumshoe voice was, because I've been getting too Western with it. Not Western, Southern. She even had a photograph to prove it.
No direction.
But you really can't tell who from the photograph who is shooting.
Enlarge.
Yeah, pal. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop quality a bit, but it should let us see who is who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I'm in the void.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm.
I bet that enlarged photos show something bad for Von Karma.
Naughty defense attorneys go to the void.
This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What, execution? What should I do? Make her show the enlargement?
Make her show the enlargement.
What happens if I click this, though? I'm kind of curious.
No.
Oh god.
What if I save first? I'm saving first, it's okay.
Phoenix watches the court burn.
This is a trap. I better hold back and see how things go. But if I wait now, the cross-examination will be over. Can I really risk that? Oh. Okay, never mind. I have to fight now or I could lose everything. I'm out of the void! Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? One thing, I'm in the void. Yeah, I did! Why is that enlargement not presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place! Once again, not allowed. You old fool!
You tell him!
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart?
Now he's stuttering.
Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Oh yeah, the music is playing. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
You're not allowed to do that. Try again.
I'm losing.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. I hate that they're phrasing it that way. I don't know why. Here it is.
You don't know, or do you? You do know. We cannot tell who the fuck is doing it.
Why are they both bald?
They're bald.
They're bald.
We still cannot
hold
see.
on. I see the thing. I see the thing.
Hey, which hand is that?
That's the left hand. That's the left hand, motherfucker.
When the print's on the other.
That's why it was
Yes.
specified. There was his right.
That's also
hand.
why it was specified. That gun is gonna
Definitely
make me
guys
have
like
an
his right
aneurysm. We still cannot see who is firing in this because they're both bald. Instead of obscuring them normally, they just made them bald. It kind of takes away from the immersion, I'm sorry. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Again, 12:15. And then
Hey now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something. The hand! The
There is.
hand! The hand! The hand!
Enlargement.
that's a good quote.
Little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
No, you're just full of shit.
That's the only reason. There are no other reasons.
I suppose this
Don't
means
look
the
too closely.
cross-examination. I believe you.
It's over. Obviously.
Then, I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lana Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Good. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness.
Was the witness
What?
really that decisive, though?
What else
Was
could
she-
possibly be required?
Was she decisive? She bullshitted her way through that entire thing. Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. No, it's not! I'm gonna shake you! I'm gonna
Take
throw
a
the
drink
hammer
every
at
time
you!
the judge says
I'm
it's time to
throwing
declare my
the
verdict,
hammer.
but it's not, in fact, time to declare his verdict.
I have my own gavel, Judge. It's for when there are naughty lawyers in the court, and I think a judge is a lawyer.
A judge is a type of lawyer, or at the very least, is used to be a lawyer.
Wait, it's not
And then-
supposed to go like this.
Like,
There has to be a
go
clue in this photo somewhere. It's the hand! This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement.
Show other evidence.
Show other evidence. The gun! They both reached for the gun!
Oh, yes.
Wait, Your Honor, this evidence.
Objection! Fuck you! I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence.
Maya's
Now
it's time
listening.
to-
Maya's listening through the door, and she's gonna burst through screaming. She's gonna be like, "Ah!" Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence, but this enlargement. You haven't heard the opinion on the gun. I'm going to scream. I see no point in retracing our steps. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Oh.
Object.
Object to the enlargement. We asked for it! Not what I wanted.
Object.
I'll object to it in a second.
We gotta do the thing that is in all these attorneys.
Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Okay, that's not what I thought objecting to it meant.
Yeah.
Oh no, the music is back!
What might it be? The music of my victory is here. You're fucked. Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. It's the hand. I'm gonna put my hand on the hand.
Oh wow, he's putting his hand on another man's hand.
I'm going. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor! The hand? Ah! The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence! This left hand... I'm sorry, I think I'm having a stroke.
Maybe a George said.
What?
I'm losing my mind as well.
This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts the right hand marks. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon from Edge's right hand There you go! The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Edgeworth is...
God!
Phoenix is trembling.
Like a chihuahua.
We still haven't addressed the 3 bangs thing yet, but I could live with that.
Well, there were 2 bangs, but also 3 shots.
That's the... yeah, now
No one
that
has
everyone
addressed
in the
this.
courtroom has quieted down, Jesus Christ, I'd like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. Jesus Christ. However,
Wahoo!
this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely.
Don't act like you're concerned about this.
We have seen that there are no other people on the lake that night, except for the witness that we have not yet talked about. Larry.
Larry! They don't even know who Larry is! There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. There's 2 of him on that lake. Order, order!
He killed himself. He
So,
was the second man.
you are saying the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. I don't know, framing someone? Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, 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 very
Someone reboot their old man!
sorry, Mr. Rice.
Someone needs to pat him on the back like he skipped like an old CD.
For suicide is out of the question.
What? There were 2 men on the boat.
The examination of the victims reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance? I mean, yeah, if it was right up against him, there'd be like gunpowder on him, wouldn't there?
Yeah. The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
Are the boats a meter long? A meter? That's 3 feet.
Well done, Phoenix. Well
Good
done.
job, Phoenix.
For the Americans.
There was no...
God damn it. I sounded like this was dedicated to them.
That statement broke me. I almost started reading Karma's lines.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
Oh god.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
Ian, we need you to say there's no way it could have been suicide to the complete that.
Hold on, everyone say it one at a time.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
There's no way.
No way. It could have been suicide.
It's not one at a time.
Okay, flip you first.
Okay.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
There's no way it
Awesome.
could have been suicide.
Order! Stop talking about suicide! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? I think he's pretty goddamn sure! There's no way it could have been suicide!
I only consider the possibility of suicide.
Autopsy report updated! It's still the worst autopsy report I've ever seen! I see. There's no way it could have been suicide!
There's no way it could have been suicide.
You're taking too long.
You're taking too long! Phoenix!
Okay.
Long.
Okay. jury gallery, deep breaths.
Taking too long.
Oh,
It's taking too long.
order! Order in the court! The order is taking too long!
Oh my god.
Allow me to state my opinion!
You're taking
There's
too
no
long.
way it could have been suicide!
This is another 2 men on a
There's
boat.
no way it could have been taking too long.
No.
We already got our sequel. We need a 5-minute reset. There's no way.
Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. I don't like how long it took for us to prove that.
There is way it could have been suicide.
This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. Thank God. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. I bet that's completely new to Von Karma. He's never had to go continue a trial more than a day.
There is
Probably.
no wood.
Understood? Yes, Your Honor.
What a nightmare.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Thank God he didn't speak again.
There is
There's
no
no
way.
way.
Hey, it could have been suicide.
Is that like
Maya.
the day after the murder?
Yeah, it's the 26th. Phew, that was a close one. Hi, Edgeworth. Something
There's
about
no
seeing
way
him.
it could have been suicide.
Something about seeing him after all of that. Hey, do you have anything to say?
Oh.
Edgeworth is like staggered from everything.
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but
Also,
What
I keep
happened?
hearing the voice of my. I also keep hearing the voice of my father. He keeps going, "My name is Gregory Edgeworth."
did he make the mimic by any chance?
There is no way it could have been Gregory Edgeworth.
There's no
Oh
way
my
it could have.
God, no.
There's no way it could have been easy to put the pieces together.
Right.
Yeah?
What are you talking about?
What? I didn't say anything.
What the hell is the mimic, right?
I don't. What? What happened out there on that lake
Is the
anyway?
mimic?
What is the mimic? If he didn't commit
There's
suicide,
no
then
way it
who-
could have been the mimic.
The shooter was about a meter away too.
Wait, what? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
Yeah, we just worked
There's no
so
way
hard
it
to
could have been
prove.
Edgeworth.
There's no way it could have been murder. I was just kidding around. Not a good time to joke, Phoenix. I say, a hypocrite.
I
Look.
say as we're constantly making jokes.
I'm going to check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Pink Princess drops July 12th. Tell her to watch what she says in court.
Fair, but it was also handy, so...
That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with thanks, Edgeworth? There's no way he could have been grateful.
Can you shut up?
I requisitioned a transcript of Lana's entire testimony. Jesus Christ! Oh my
There's
god!
no way it could have been testimony.
I thought it would give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course she
There's
didn't
no
see
way
the
it could
shooter.
have been true.
There's no way she could have been a witness! So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. 2 of them, actually, Phoenix. Thank
But she
you!
didn't
Thank
mention
you!
the
Oh
second.
my god! I heard
Okay.
2 sounds! Oh, thank god. I was gonna scream. To be continued I don't know when. I've had enough.
There's
Not-
no
it's not
way
now.
it's to be continued.
There's no way it's going to continue. Okay,
Oh my god.
goodbye.
But Sonny, what's
December
gonna be on
26.
Tuesday?
Whatever the hell I want. Next question.
I'm running to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. I also need the bathroom. Goodbye, chat. And remember, there's no way it could have been 2 men on Christmas.
2 men in a boat on Christmas.